Welcome back to Sportsbook Review. I'm Mike Brenner, and guess what? It's NHL hockey time, and I'm talking once again with the PuckHeads. And I'm telling you, these guys, they got to turn it around. Right now, they're both hitting at 36%. But again, as they both always say, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And also, if you check out their Twitters, they've both been on fire on Twitter. So with that being said, Dana, let's start with you first and foremost. How's everything going out in Las Vegas?
Everything's going great, Mike. Thanks for asking. This schedule tonight is the best schedule with the best opportunities I've seen yet this season.
Wow, that's some strong words. Scott Carter, you're in here in the studio with me, and that's something I got to deal with. But with that being said, how you feeling about tonight's slate? Do you think it's one of the best you've seen so far?
I love Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturdays.
You like any slate. There could be 2 games on that slate, and you'd say that's the best slate ever, because that's all it is hockey, hockey, hockey.
Well, it's my Sunday. If for the NFL fans who love football Sundays, Tuesdays,
all right, now I'm going to ask both
Thursdays
of you this. I'm going to put you both right on the spot. Have you done any extra studying so you can go, hey, you know what? I got to get some sharp picks for the PuckHeads. It's time to sweep the board.
Well, it's tough, It's like you said earlier. It's a marathon, not a race. And anybody that follows me, and I got a lot of followers on Twitter, knows I went 0-3 again on Thursday. Some tough luck there for sure. But then again, I went on a 3-0 run in the evening games. And on Saturday, I hit a 5-team parlay that I posted. I almost went 5 for 5.
You did put all that up there, right?
I'm posting it all there. So, I went 7-1 after the 0-3, and
right,
then
well, I hope
10-4 all since then. 10-4.
Okay, I hope you bring it today on the show.
So
Dana, how about you? How you feeling about turning this thing around today?
Oh, it's fine, Mike. If you follow our write-ups every day on SBR, we've done exceptionally well. It's just kind of the luck of the draw. It's just a matter of doing well on Tuesday and Thursdays. I'm very
bad luck of the draw. Yeah.
Well, because I had a couple viewers that sent me messages that said, "Hey, I know they're both winning on Twitter. Can you find out, Brenner, if they can win on the show?" So with that being said, we're going to give it our best shot today.
No, you're right about that, Mike. We definitely have to do that. It's when you're just picking days, it's you get what you get. But, overall, if you read our articles every day on SBR, we've done extremely well.
Okay, well, It's time to crank it up, though. With that being said, Dana, let's start with you. Hit us with your first pick tonight.
Well, Mike, if you told me at the beginning of the year that in November Chicago and Winnipeg would be playing for the lead in the Central Division, I would have questioned your ability to follow the league closely. But that's exactly what we have tonight as Chicago and Winnipeg square off. The Jets this season, Mike, have picked up points in 18 points in 17 games. They picked up points in 4 straight. And this line looks a little bit strange to me. I know that Chicago's is a road favorite, but I think you're getting a real good opportunity here with Winnipeg at plus money at home, and an opportunity to show the rest of the league and certainly the rest of the division that they're a force to be reckoned with. I love Scheifele and Laine. I think they're the Batman and Robin that every team needs to be successful. And what's great about this is I think they're creating a culture in Winnipeg as well. We've seen a ton of call-ups from Manitoba just come right in and not skip a beat. And as far as I'm concerned, at plus money at home, with a dynamic offense like they have, I think that's a tremendous opportunity. In fact, I'm going to go 10 units on the plus 114 with Winnipeg tonight.
Wow, that's some strong words. And this is a team that started out completely sloppy and everything. They really have put it together. Their last 2 home games were against some good teams. They won both of those battles. I'm going to be, and I'll get to it at the end of the show. I got some input on that game as well. All right, viewers, Winnipeg plus 114 at home, and a nice breakdown from Dana Lane. All right, Scott Carter, hit us with your first one.
I'm going to go with a team that's really hot right now, a team called the San Jose Sharks that you almost talked me out of betting last time, which I probably should have done.
Yep.
They're on the 4th game on a 4-game road trip. They beat Washington, Florida, and Tampa Bay so far.
Yeah, they're clicking.
They're playing the worst team on this road trip right now, which is the Carolina.
No, they can't be. They're not playing Vancouver. Had to get that in there.
That's a good one.
All right, come on. All right.
Canucks won last night, by the way. Anyway, so I'm taking the San Jose Sharks at the puck line.
Okay.
You'll notice on Thursday night I did 3 bets not on the show, and they were all puck line bets, and they all won.
What's the return on this puck line?
Plus 185 San Jose.
Okay. It's good value. Okay, 185.
So with a hot team, you got to ride the hot, and the cold teams bet against the cold teams.
Hey, trends are your friends.
Trends are my friends. Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
All right, Dana, with that being said, hit us with your second one, my man.
Mike, we're going to another plus money play. Florida and Montreal. For some reason, the betting public is betting this game to go over the total, and we don't jump into totals too much this time of year, but this one looks like an opportunity to do so. And anytime, Mike, that you give me Roberto Luongo and Carey Price, I'm immediately going to think under in this. And yes, we know Luongo's 5-5 on the season, but his goals against and save percentage is almost right where we want it to be in order to be extremely confident on unders. But whatever confidence that we're lacking with Luongo, certainly Carey Price picks up that. He's had an unbelievable year, and in fact, when Montreal is playing at home where they're 10-0, they've allowed only 12 goals this whole season at the Bell Center. This is not a Montreal team that creates a lot of offensive chances. They're a very opportunistic offensive team, and tonight they're playing against the Panthers, who, with their strong suit, is definitely not allowing a lot of shots per game. So I think that's going to shut down and neutralize Montreal offensively as well. So Carey Price plus a lack of offense plus a team that shuts down the opposing team's ability to get a lot of shots on goal, to me, is a underplay, and you're getting plus 112 with that. So we're going to go 10 units on that as well. And keep in mind, all you have to do is win one of these two games, and you win money tonight.
Absolutely. Now, was that set at 5.5?
That's at 5.
At 5. Okay, so you like the under 5 at plus 112, Montreal, Florida.
Yes, sir.
All right, fantastic. Great breakdown. I like that breakdown. That makes sense to me. And I think these two teams will be having a defensive battle anyway. It's going to be a battle. This should be a really tough game.
Should be a good game, too. Florida's been kind of disappointing this year. Luongo has been playing that well, but he has the last couple of games he's been a little bit better. They're inconsistently offensively right now, and
again, it's still early, still way early in
I'm
this
heading
season.
to my second pick, which is the Montreal Canadiens, minus 110. That's what I got it at earlier. I don't know what the line is right
minus
now.
110, okay.
Minus 110. I'm putting 3 units on that game. I really like Montreal in this game. I'm looking at
and they're at home, like Dana said, right?
They're at home. They can't be beat at home. I'm looking at a 3-1 game, 3-0 game.
Okay.
I really like Montreal to step it up at home.
I think Montreal is also. And
I might even put a bet on the puck line on that a little bit later to see.
You know what? I don't. And again, I have to agree because I've been doing a little research on that. And like Dana said, Montreal's not creating a hell of a lot of scoring opportunities, but they buckle down on defense and they take advantage of other teams' mistakes. So I think that should kind of play out tonight as well. All right. With that being said, Dana, do you have another pick for us?
No, we're going to go with these two plays tonight, Mike.
Okay, 10 units and 10 units. I like your confidence.
Yeah, I like I told you. I mean, I think tonight is a fantastic schedule, and when we bet underdogs, obviously the idea is to win one of these two. If we win 2, that's great. But if you win 1 and 1, you're taking some money home tonight.
Wow, makes sense to me.
That's the point, right? That's the whole key.
Absolutely, Scotty. You have another pick?
One last one. I'm again going with the same attitude about going with a hot team against a cold team.
Okay.
Yeah, Calgary. They just really sucking bad, and that they ruined a couple of bets for me last week.
All right.
Remember we talked about it on the last show
Yeah,
that the GM called them out. Goudreau and Monahan said, "Come on, step it up," and then they shit the bed basically against Dallas. You said pick Dallas,
Boom.
and that was the right pick. So since then they've just been looking worse, and I'm picking them to lose again tonight in Minnesota. Minnesota is a good team, especially at home.
Yeah, they are really good.
I got them on the
team.
puck line. I think it's going to be like a 4-1, 5-2 type of game.
What's that payback?
Minnesota puck line, 1 unit at plus 175.
175. That's good value. Dane, I wanted to tell you and Scott both. Our viewers asked if I could start giving out some picks myself. So Brenner's jumping in on the show. So I got two.
I saw him with the dartboard. I saw him earlier.
Yeah, you wish you saw me at the dartboard. I would have cleaned your clock in a game of cricket. Well, with that being said, you know what? Dana and I are going head to head, baby, on my first one. I'm going with the Blackhawks tonight at Winnipeg, minus 120. I know Winnipeg has put together 2 really good, solid wins at home against 2 quality teams, but I think this team's a little bit more focused, and the fact that they are in a battle, at this time of year for first place, I think Chicago's experience wins out. So I'm pulling the trigger, baby. Blackhawks minus 120, going head to head with Dana Lane. That's my first play.
I like the over in that
That's
one, by
it.
the way.
Now, here's my second play. I'm going against them Vancouver Canucks. This shirt right
Shocker,
here.
huh?
All right.
Shocker,
The
yeah.
Rangers, this is a a team. I love them on the road, and I think the puck line is where the money's at tonight. You can get it at plus 165. All right.
What a value.
No, I'm serious. I love it. I think it's great value. So that's my 2 plays. We're going to start charting my record as well. And with that being said, I just hope, guys, that when we come back next time, I hope we're all sweeping the board, except one of us won't. Because me and Dana Lane, again, going head-to-head.
Dana and I.
That's right, Dana. I wish you would quit correcting me on my English. My mom did that enough. All right, guys, with that being said, Dana, thanks so much. Any closing words for us before we head out?
No, I will say this, Mike. I mean, I certainly can understand why you'd like the Blackhawks. I mean, they're absolutely on fire, and now that their special teams are playing a lot better, I mean, they are the team that looks like they're going to run away in the Central Division, especially if they win tonight. But even more important for Winnipeg to put emphasis on that to prevent Chicago from running away in the Central. So I agree. You know where you're coming from. I mean, roster for roster, certainly Chicago is better, but you would figure to get Winnipeg's best effort tonight, because if not, Chicago could run away and hide in the Central.
And no doubt about it. And the best news about it is after that head-to-head, one of us is going to take the bookies' money for sure. All right, Scott Carter, I can't wait till you get the hell out of the studio. Do you have any closing words for us?
Just I want to piggyback off what Dana was talking about, his money management style, and I think that's hugely important for bettors out there, guys. I know a lot of you guys on Twitter has asked me, what do I should do with this bankroll of X amount, and how do I use my money? Do it like him. You know, take the value picks. Don't go with the 1-170s if you think it's going to happen, because
that'll hurt you in
anything
hockey.
can happen. And then you got to win 3 or 4 bets just to make up that money that you kind of lost.
Yeah,
so,
taking those high lines in hockey can really, really hurt you when you lose.
Take advantage of that puck line. If you see my tweets, you'll see that those puck lines come in. Empty net goals. You know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. At Canuck Carter, right? And you get those picks. So check my picks. I'll have some more later on today and tomorrow and every day, basically.
All right. Well, it's time for you to head the hell out of here.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
All right, guys. With that being said, thanks for joining the PuckHeads. Let's bring it back again Thursday. Let's sweep the board tonight. I'm telling you guys, this is a marathon.
Go Habs.
It's not a sprint.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts. Shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.